got a brand new bunch of busted stories on Busted Live here in New York City. Countdown to lockdown. Anything can happen. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We're letting it all hang out. Skylar.
On to the number 8 spot. Here's what happens when a few guys trash a car and get caught red-handed.
Hey, my name is Matt.
You guys see who did it?
Yeah.
My name is Brian.
Set it on fire. It's ridiculous.
And I got busted.
And I got busted.
You guys know the difference between a felony and misdemeanor?
And this is the cop that busted us.
My name is Officer Will Clark. I work for the Chico Police Department. I've been here for 2.5 years. Chico is a town of roughly about 100,000 people. Typically on a weekend or even a weeknight, we deal quite often with people that are drunk. We get some vandalisms, people breaking windows. It's not unusual to have at least 1 or 2 couches be lit on fire on a weekend.
So there was this old roommate that lived at the house. 6 months ago, he moved to Colorado, and he left this old car. It's like sticking out of the driveway about this far. Everyone's trying to back out, and they're worried about hitting this thing.
A lot of people were angry that it had been there for a long time. We decided we were going to somehow break into the car and just move it.
And I had been drinking some screwdrivers, and we were feeling pretty happy.
That's how it all started, but it didn't end that way.
Right now, we're on our way to a call. There's people spray painting a car and lighting it on fire. We'll go over there and check it out and make sure, no structures are going to catch on fire and make sure the fire department puts out the fire.
I don't know if it's abandoned, but it's certainly been vandalized. The window has been popped out, and you can see where the interior has been set on fire.
I mean, it took him a while to spray paint that car. It wasn't just a quick, hey, I'm going to tag my logo or my name and be done. All right, let me go tag this guy. So whose car is this?
It's one of the old residents. I guess he's left it here like 3 months or something.
Did you guys see who did it, or?
Yeah.
He had a demeanor about him that said he knew more than he wanted to give me at that time.
You're supposed to go and talk to them when they come to the door, else, they'll come in, start hauling everyone out. So I just wanted to be, calm and collected.
Is it a former roommate or what?
No, the current.
I've never really had to deal with the police before, so it was pretty strange to me to, have to be under the spotlight like that.
Are they here now?
Mm-hmm. I think they ran into the backyard, but I'm not sure.
What to do with them?
They all smell like spray paint.
Once he advised us that he knew who did it and that they were still there, then we knew we'd probably catch who did it.
We saw you guys and ran.
Where they at?
Backyard.
I was definitely scared when the cops showed up because I had just gotten out of the shower trying to wash everything off.
Go ahead and stick out your hands for me.
The cops asked to see our hands just to, catch us red-handed or whatever. So he looks at our hands, looks at Matt's hands, doesn't see anything, looks at my hands, doesn't see anything, and looks at our roommate's hands.
Turn that hand over right there. Keep turning it. Keep turning it. No, other way. See what I'm talking about? What is that?
And at that point, we knew we were caught.
So you really want to tell me what happened?
We were planning on getting it moved.
So you guys decided just to spray paint it tonight?
I was responsible for mostly some of the tagging that went on in the car. I realized that any 1984 car definitely needs a racing stripe, especially as it's been moving for a couple of years.
We got the bright idea to light the cushion on fire.
The back window kind of fell out, so I sprayed a little paint, on the back seat and the seatbelt, and just kind of lit that on fire. It started burning, just small little flames.
You guys know the difference between a felony and misdemeanor? $400. 400 bucks. How much do you think that car's worth? $2,500.
That car sucked, man. We're doing the neighborhood a favor. They need to take that thing to the junkyard.
And just randomly spray paint it, set it on fire. It's ridiculous.
He was talking about anything over $400 damage would be considered a felony, so that was definitely scaring me.
I thought I was going to prison, man. Have one phone call and all this stuff.
We have the individuals interviewed. They're admitting to the fact that they vandalized his car. One of them admits that he lit the cushion on fire. Now we have to find the victim.
92, I have 2 possible numbers. Do you want me to MDT them?
If the victim decides I want them to be prosecuted, these individuals could be facing jail time. Here's the situation that we have. The new tenants decided that they were going to spray paint it because it's been sitting here for the last 3 months. And they broke some windows on it, and then they lit one of the seats on fire. If you want to be filed charges against them for the felony vandalism, okay? Right.
When I find out who narked on us, they're gonna be in big trouble.
Okay?
Hey guys, he's on the phone with the RL. He's still kind of up in the air about what he wants to do. But as far as we're concerned, you guys are free to go.
When the cop actually let us go, I was like so relieved.
I was elated when the cop said that, you know, they're not going to press charges tonight and that they'll be in touch with us if anything happens, but we're free to go tonight. I was just absolutely ecstatic.
Victim says, you know what, hey, we didn't want to seek any kind of prosecution or any kind of criminal complaint, not off the hook by any means, that they'd be contacted probably by the DA if the DA decides that he wants to pursue any kind of charges against them. Just randomly spray paint it, set it on fire. It's ridiculous.
So it's been 1 month since we got busted. I learned that you shouldn't do things to other people's property. You don't vandalize and don't play with fire. To this day, I still don't know who told on us, and I don't think I'll ever find out, but I bet you it was one of the neighbors.
Now that I have some time to think about it, I think we may have taken it a little too far, and I think the fire was definitely way past the line. The car's owner should be in town within the next week, so I heard he's a pretty good guy, so hopefully we can just settle on an amount that isn't too much for us, but he's happy with it.
Interesting. I'm perplexed in the head. What's that all about?
I am a little bit too. Well, you know, after the break, we're bringing New Jersey's finest officer, Romilly, out here, and the kids he busted too.
But first, let's check in on our penis enlarger that we left in Times Square. What's going on out there?
Well, let's take a look.
Hey,
and see
let's
if
take a
anyone
look real
took it.
quick. What's going on? What is this? What's
a
this all about?